Jara, I cosmic radio. I pay tonsek radio, I pay kansik from the Nebula. And that, my friends, is the chilling truth of the Eidolon Nebula. A place where looking into a mirror might just show you a future you never intended. Controlled by a copy you never asked for. Be careful what you reflect upon out there in the void. If this mirrored horror sent shivers down your spine, don't forget to project your intentions through those red YouTube ovals. Hitting like tells the cosmic consciousness that you're ready for more transmissions from the deep. And of course, subscribe and ring that notification bell so you're always in sync with our broadcast from the very edge of reality. The reflected horror of the Eidolon Nebula. The universe is vast, filled with wonders and terrors, but some terrors aren't external, they are born from within, projected outwards by phenomena so strange they defy our very understanding of perception. The Eidolon Nebula is one such place. Located in a desolate quadrant near the galactic rim, the Eidolon Nebula appears from a distance like any other stellar nursery, a beautiful glowing cloud of gas and dust, but closer inspection reveals its peculiar nature. Its light isn't emitted, it's reflected. Every photon that passes through the nebula is duplicated, mirrored back with uncanny precision, creating an illusion of depth and brilliance that doesn't truly exist. The first star charts of the region were compiled by the Vorlag explorers, a hardy, pragmatic species known for their meticulous record-keeping. Their final log entries were disquieting. The Vorlag ship, the Starlight's Edge, entered the nebula for routine atlas-slating sampling. Days passed without incident. Then the logs reported a crewman, Jurek, complaining of seeing ghosts, not spirits, but fleeting, distorted reflections of himself in the ship's polished surfaces. Even when no light source was present, his colleagues dismissed it as space fatigue. But the phenomenon grew soon. The entire crew began seeing their own reflections, not in actual mirrors, but in the polished chrome of their consoles, the sheen of their uniforms, even the smooth skin of their own hands. These reflections weren't static. They moved independently, subtly out of sync with their real-world counterparts. They mimicked emotions before the crew felt them, or displayed actions they were only thinking about. The Starlight's Edge's final log entry, recorded by Captain Alar, documented the terror. The reflections were no longer mere echoes, they were fully formed, shadowy versions of the crew staring back from every surface, and they weren't just mirroring, they were mimicking, as Captain Alara wrote. My reflection, it just smiled, I didn't. It's doing things I haven't done yet. It just reached for the emergency comms before I even thought to it. It's leading me. The reflections were no longer reflections, they were Eidolon. Perfect incorporeal copies generated by the nebula's peculiar reflected properties, but imbued with a strange dark sentience. They learned from the crew's intentions, predicted their actions, and then began to pre-enact them, seizing control of the crew's decision-making process. The physical crew would try to perform an action, only to find their reflection had already done it, rendering their own efforts futile or redirecting them. The Starlight's Edge was later found adrift, its power systems intact, its life support functioning empty, but every surface from the view screen to a spilled cup of water glowed with faint, shimmering images of the Vorlag crew. They were trapped, reflected into an endless loop, their physical bodies abandoned, their minds devoured by their own perfectly reflected selves. The nebula had used their own perceptions as a trap.
That, my friends, is the chilling truth
of the Eidolon Nebula. A place where looking into a mirror might just show you a future you never intended, controlled by a copy you never asked for. Be careful what you reflect upon out there in the void. If this mirrored horror sent shivers down your spine, don't forget to project your intentions through those red YouTube ovals. Hitting like tells the cosmic consciousness that you're ready for more transmissions from the deep. And of course, subscribe and ring that notification bell so you're always in sync with our broadcast from the very edge of reality.